Hi there, it's Martha, and I am so excited. I got the Bring Back My Bar bundle, and these are all new scents for me. So these are first sniffs, first thoughts. I will create warm reviews once I'm done warming through all of them, and I'm planning on doing YouTube shorts, which are just like one minute or less. Quick thoughts on warm reviews. I did that back in January with the first Bring Back My Bar for me event. So I will do that again this time. And it arrived. It is in here. As soon as I heard the knock on the door, I ran. It's like Christmas in May. I'm so excited. So let's get started. I'll do these in alphabetical order so it's easy for you to follow along. I have my little sheet here of notes that are in here. And then, of course, I will timestamp and put the description notes for you as I walk through them. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to start off with Beach. And these are notes of papaya, honeydew, sweetened with a hint of coconut. I've been looking forward to trying this. Sounds like maybe something I'd like. Yes, this is very nice. Okay, it's sweeter on the bottom than on the top. So on the top, I'm getting papaya. Let's see. On the top, I'm definitely getting the papaya and some honeydew. On the bottom here, I'm getting more of the coconut and the melon or the honeydew. This smells really good. It smells very... I hate to say beachy because the name of it is beachy, but it's got, I think the coconut gives it a hint of like a suntan lotion, a little bit. But it does have a little bit of that, but not overly, but that's that summer kind of like notes to it. And the papaya is really nice. The honeydew and the coconut is really sweet on the bottom. So this smells really, really good. This is actually better than I thought it was going to smell. I was hoping it would be good to my nose. I do like this though. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the papaya and sometimes honeydew. I'm like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, but this is really nice. And that coconut is a nice little bit of a suntan lotion-y kind of coconut, but not so much like Soak and Raise is the one that's currently being offered. That's a lot of suntan lotion. This has just got a nice little hint of it. And so that is Beach. Okay. Next is Cashmere Pear. And I should probably put my glasses on so I'm not messing this up here. And these are dirty. Nice. So this is Cashmere Pear. And this is White Amber, Madagascar Vanilla, Pear, and Red Ginger. So I've heard good things about this as well. And I do like pear notes. I do like cashmere. The red ginger, I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. Okay, I do. What is that? Is that it's the amber and the red ginger, but the red ginger is nice. It's actually, it is giving me a perfume kind of a vibe. And that is also because of the amber. That red ginger is really interesting. It's not like regular ginger. So it's adding this kind of a spiciness to it that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting Cashmere Pear to be kind of this smooth but it's adding this pop to it. I'm actually getting quite a lot of red ginger, but I like it. And the amber. I'm not getting a whole lot of pear. I think the vanilla is adding a little bit of creaminess, but it's subtle. I'm getting more amber and red ginger. So this is going to be, I like it though. It's interesting. I'll see how this warms. I should have also mentioned that ginger is very strong. So this might be a really good performer. So we will see. I'll also, let me go back to Beach really quick and tell you like what I think as far as performance. I think this might be a pretty decent performer as well. Maybe like a 6 or 7 potentially. So we'll see if that is the case. Okay. Next is Cherry Vanilla. And Cherry Vanilla is candied cherry, sugared almonds, white chocolate ice cream. This sounds like something that I would really like because I like cherry. I like almonds. So, and ice cream, of course, is great. This is, ooh, I'm getting a lot of that cherry. This is interesting. I don't know. It's cherry. It's a sweet cherry. I think it's the white chocolate ice cream that's making me go, interesting. I think I would have preferred vanilla instead of white chocolate ice cream. And the sugared almonds, yeah, they're more, I'm like, is it nuttier? Sometimes cherry kind of smells like, or almonds smells like cherry and vice versa. This is more like a candied cherry. And I don't know how I feel about the white chocolate ice cream, but definitely a candied cherry. This might be artificial smelling for some. I don't know. I was hoping for something slightly different, maybe a little smoother. It still smells, it's fine. It's not, but we'll see. We'll see how that one warms. And this one, the cherry is strong. Right now, these are all kind of hanging in the moderate, I think, section. So I have high hopes. Then we have Churro Churro. And Churro Churro is baked pastry cinnamon sugar. Let's see. This one's lighter. And I think I've heard from, watching past videos and comments that people have said that Churro Churro is on the light side and it does smell light. It smells, it's light. Let's see. Yeah, okay, inside here, if I break it up, I do get kind of that pastry churro and some cinnamon. I'm not finding the cinnamon to be super strong. It's more like a hint of cinnamon, and it's not, to my nose, a red hot cinnamon. It's like a bakery cinnamon, like sugar and cinnamon. This smells good. It's just on the lighter side. I think people like this as a mixer. It smells doughy. I do get a doughy smell to it. So that does smell good. I like it. I just wish, we'll see if it's strong. I don't have high hopes that this is going to be stronger, but just scent profile, this smells good. Nice and doughy with a little sugar and a little bit of cinnamon. All right. Next is Disney Love and Kisses Minnie, or Love and Kisses Minnie. And this is the only licensed bar in the Bring Back My Bar. And this is notes of red berries, fresh apricot, and creamy vanilla. Definitely get the berries. I get a little bit of the apricot, and I do like Scentsy's apricot. I really am enjoying the apricot vanilla that is currently in the catalog. And I do get some of that vanilla. This is nice. It's pretty. To me, there's nothing like super standout about it. But I do get the berries and the vanilla and the apricot. So it is a very pretty blend. I will say I like it. Is it like wowing me? Probably not. I think it's just pretty. And I'd say this is on the lighter side as well, at least to my nose on cold. But I think I'll enjoy this. I think I will enjoy this, and looking forward to warming that. Next is Fuzzy Blanket. And this is lavender, sandalwood, and sweet honeysuckle. I've been really looking forward to this. Well, I should have started with that. Like, what are the ones I'm looking forward to? But I've been so far saying it, I think. So Fuzzy Blanket is one I've been looking forward to. I like lavender and the sandalwood and honeysuckle. Oh, this is pretty. Yes, I like this. This is good. I know that this has been compared by others to Jammy Time, which is currently in the catalog. Jammy Time is a lot stronger. Jammy Time for me is a boomer. It is so strong. I have it in the brick, and is very strong. I can see the comparisons. This is softer. Personally, I like this scent better. Jammy Time is so strong to me that sometimes it's a little much, maybe heavy on the sweet pea or honeysuckle, but this is really pretty. The honeysuckle here is nice. The lavender is very nice. And the sandalwood sometimes may skew something a little masculine, but in this case, I don't find that. It's actually it's kind of creamy and it's really cozy. I like this a lot. So I'm happy. Yeah, this is like a slightly toned down version of Jammy Time, but that lavender, and I think it's nicer. I have heard performance wise, this is also a little lighter than Jammy Time, but I definitely get the comparison. So if you like that one, I think you'll like this one. If you think that one may be too strong or too florally, try this one. This might be nice. That's good. I could see myself potentially clubbing a few of these already. This might be one of them. Okay, Ghostly Greetings. So Ghostly Greetings is black plum, spiced berry, and with a dash of bourbon. I actually have a sample of Ghostly Greetings, so maybe I'll just warm that one, or maybe not, because that's been curing for a while, since November. My friend gave me a little bit of it, and I haven't warmed it, and I have like 4 cubes of this. Ooh, okay. This, I know a lot of people, I think this is a very divisive one. People either like it or don't like it. This just right here, I can smell it from here. I don't know if you can see how far it is from my nose. So this is very strong. And I think it's that bourbon. I'm picking up that bourbon for sure. And bourbon. Am getting the spiced berries. There's something, a little bit of that plum, but mostly I'm getting that spiced berries and that bourbon. This is very strong to my nose. I'm intrigued. I don't know that I love it, but I'm intrigued. I'll warm it, even though I feel like warming this right now, this feels heavy. This feels like a very rich, heavy scent. So I feel like this summer, while it's warm out, isn't the season. I mean, this comes out, I think, during Halloween. So I could see how maybe even at time of the year where it's a little cooler, you have cooler nights, this might be fun. I don't hate it. It's interesting. That's all I can say. It's very interesting, but very strong. If you like a really strong, spicy, peppery, that bourbon, then you will like this. If you don't like those kind of notes, then you may not. So I could see why this, either people love it or hate it. I have to give it a try, and I'll tell you what I think, and hopefully within the next 2 weeks. Okay. Happy birthday. Been super excited to get to smell this for the first time. I've heard so many people talk about this. It's in so many people's clubs, so I'm glad it's back. And this is sparkling sugar, fully whipped cream, and vanilla extract. And this is Happy Birthday. This is really nice. Okay. Let's see if we can pop it out of there. Ooh, I'm definitely getting, there's no chocolate in here, is there? Candylicious confection of sparkling sugar. I'm almost getting like a chocolate note. So maybe it's like a marbled cake, this is really good though. I am getting that it's a cakiness. It could be like a marbled cake because I'm getting both, not really chocolate, but I don't know. Because there's vanilla. I do smell that vanilla extract, but I also get chocolate. This is good. This is making me want a piece of cake. This smells like birthday cake. But I'm like, yeah, I'm picking up some chocolate. So let me know if there's like chocolate in this. It doesn't say that in the notes, but, or if you smell chocolate, this is cake. I could see why a lot of people like this. This is a nice cakey smell. We'll see how it performs. I wasn't expecting the chocolate, I think. I don't know why I hadn't heard that or noticed people mention that. But I like it. I have wax on the floor. Okay. Next is Harbor's Edge. Let me hold up my paper a little bit more. So this is a really pretty blue packaging, and this is beach grass, flowery raspberry, northern oak fern, and salty musk. I wasn't super excited about this one. I don't know. I don't always love beach grass. This one has, again, these are smelling stronger to me. There's definitely a lot of scent coming off without holding it like right in my face. So I'm hopeful. This smells good, actually. I was worried about the beach grass. Sometimes I don't like beach grass or it's too aquatic. This isn't that at all. I'm definitely picking up some flowers. It says flowering raspberry. I don't know that it's raspberry. I definitely am picking up on the musk, the oak. Yeah, there's oak in here. It's florally. This smells really good. Okay, this is a nice surprise. I was not expecting this. There is like a fresh air, maybe a little salty air, some musk. I do get the oak. It says flowering raspberry. I don't get a berry note, but this is a strong floral touch of woodsiness, musk. Okay, this might be a little of a surprise sleeper in here that I wasn't really thinking much of it. Actually, I was probably going in with the expectation that might just be okay, but I think I like this more than I thought I would. So that is Harbor's Edge. Okay, next is Hemingway. So this is one I've just was intrigued by. So this is ripe apples, sandalwood, cedar, and hints of spice. I definitely get the apple. I get something woody, which I guess is the cedar. This, I also was thinking, I don't know if I'm going to like it. But this is another one. I'm getting a lot of scents. I'm almost to the point where I'm like, do I need to give my nose a break? There's a lot of, these smell strong when I crack them in the middle. Getting that little bit of spiciness. Ooh. Ripe apples for sure. They're like, to me, like ripe red apples. and cedar. So I'm definitely getting all of the notes in this. I like some apple scents. I like to mostly kind of just spiced apple, like an apple pie, like apple and cinnamon. So I wasn't sure what I was going to think about this one. But this is different. Again, this is another one that for me isn't like this isn't the time of season for it. So this may be one where I might buy another one after I've kind of done my warm review, put it in my club and see if in the fall, this is something that really resonates with me. But it smells good. That spice is interesting. It's not to me like a cinnamon spice. It's more like again, I don't know why I'm smelling pepper. Peppery things. I'm not saying it's pepper, but it's more of that savory, peppery kind of spice than it is cinnamon. Although there could be a touch of cinnamon in here, maybe. Okay. That is Hemingway. Into my nose. This has a potential to be on the stronger side, I think. All right. Next is My Wish. And My Wish is, let's see, Fig, Violet, and Playful Marshmallows. So this one, I like Fig in general. Curious about this one. Violet, sometimes I like it, rarely. Most of the time I don't. And Marshmallow, though. I definitely smell the fig. And I do get marshmallow. It is like a puffy marshmallow. The violet. I think it's the violet that I'm like, yeah. I guess I'm just not into violets that much as I thought maybe I would be. I think the fig and the violet is an interesting combination. This might be one that grows on me though, but right now I'm like, yeah. It's like the marshmallow is like that. It's almost like that marshmallow. Is it marshmallow paste? I've never tried it. You know, it's like the inside of the marshmallow, like that, the fluffy whipped marshmallow. I don't know. I don't know about My Wish. Yeah, it's not, it's just, yeah, it's not, I don't know what the word is that I'm trying to say. It's okay. Maybe I'll just say it's just okay. All right, Painted Leaves. This is one that I shouldn't have high expectations for any of these, right? I should lower my expectations and see what I think. But Painted Leaves is one that I've heard a lot about, so I have high expectations. So this is Blue Spruce, Red Maple, and Golden Woods. I'm liking this. Oh, this is okay. For people who don't like leaves, you probably won't like it. But it's to me, they're not. I understand some people don't like kind of like the dead leaves on the ground. There's an earthiness to this. There's something also, another one. I'm hoping that these are all as good performers as at least they seem to smell to me on cold. I'm definitely getting a lot of scents just from breaking it and kind of doing this. What am I smelling? I get that Golden Woods. There is something a little bright about this. I do get some spruce. I think the spruce is coming much more in the middle. And yeah, this is like a woodsy. This is a great one for fall. I like this a lot. That mix of the different woods. This is pretty. I like this. This might be one at club too. I think this would be great for fall, and I like it. I'm liking it. Okay. Moving on to Plum and Whitewoods. I just checked to see. I hope I'm recording. Plum and Whitewoods. This is another one that I'm excited about. This is raspberry preserves. Let's see. Damson plum. Never heard of that kind of plum. And vanilla orchid. But I'm excited about this. I do feel like I need to give my nose a little break here. Okay. And when I'm looking down, I'm kind of looking down at the notes. This is pretty. I like this. This is, I do get the raspberry preserve. So it's like that, not jam, kind of like, this is nice. I like this one. Okay. I'm so happy for this. So I do get the plum. I do get the raspberry. It's slightly sweetened with that raspberry preserves, and I do get the touch of floral from the vanilla orchid. This is a little bit lighter than some of the other ones I've smelled. Especially Painted Leaves. I could definitely pick up on a lot of the woods and woodsy notes in general. I was listening to a podcast from a perfumer, and she does candles and all kinds of things. And they're definitely more base notes because those molecules are heavier. So I forgot the way she described it, but it was a really interesting podcast on just top notes, middle notes. And, but this is really good. I like this one. So this is Plum and Whitewoods. It is lighter, so I don't know how this would perform. Just on cold, I'm thinking this might be better in a smaller room. But it's very pleasant. It's very pleasant. It's pretty. I could see this being kind of a non-offensive, generally liked by people just because it's kind of a soft and pretty scent. Okay. Now we have Rustic Woods. This one I'm very curious about as well. But looking at the notes, I'm thinking this might be more on the masculine side. And just looking at the cover here, the design, it looks very masculine with the plaid, with the green plaid. So this is Cedar, Oak, Musk, Wood Smoke, and Fallen Leaves. Already in my mind, I have this image of this cabin, this lodge out in the woods with smoke coming out of the chimney. This is more on the masculine side, but I kind of like it. I'm kind of liking this. I'm getting a little bit of the smoke. I am getting some of that musk. I'm going to crack it here. This one seems like it could be a pretty good performer. I like the smoke in here. It's more of a, it's kind of like a charred smoke to me. I don't know what it is, if my nose is broken. I'm picking up these like more peppery kind of scents. There's something a little spicy to this. Like there's nothing that says spicy, but Fallen Leaves, I could see a little bit of that. I'm picking up some of that cedar, musk, and a hint of smokiness. I'm also getting, now that I'm smelling this a little bit more, something kind of, and it could be that smoke, but a little bit of an incense kind of a smell. I'm getting something with like incense. I don't know how I feel about that. Which is interesting because I liked, was it Spiced Berries from January's Bring Back My Bar, which had frankincense, and frankincense is kind of an incense kind of smell, but this one, this one reminds me of the incense I'd smell in church. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Right now, I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it, but maybe it might be a interesting dark horse sleeper hits there. So that was Rustic Lodge. Now we have Southern Sweet Tea. Southern Sweet Tea is heirloom peach, orange juice, and white tea. I'm skeptical. I don't know, but I have a feeling this maybe just be okay. Actually, no, better than I thought. Better than I thought. I think that peach is kind of nice. I am not familiar with Southern sweet tea. I don't like iced tea either, so I know. But this smells like a peach tea. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm not familiar with Southern tea, but I don't think it's like just peach tea. This smells like peach tea. I do get some of that orange juice as well. This is better than I expected, actually. The peach it's a pretty peach. I get a little bit of that orange. I don't know if I'm getting a lot like a tea note necessarily, but this is better than I was hoping it would be, so that's good. It does feel like it's a little on the lighter side. I'm not getting like this overwhelmingly amount of scent notes up my nose here. It's a little lighter, but it's pleasant. And I do like the peach in here with like a hint of that orange juice. So this is better than I expected. I think I worry sometimes when I hear tea because of it wasn't even tea, right? It was like green tea smoothie. I did not like that one from the last Bring Back My Bar. But this one, okay, this was a surprise, a decent one. But it does smell like it's on the lighter side. All right, sweet pea and vanilla. This one has potential. It's got the notes I like. So this is raspberries, sweet pea, and vanilla. So I'm excited for this one. This is pretty. I like this one. It's kind of a happy floral. It's fresh. I like this. I am getting the raspberries. They're like a bright ripe raspberry. They're like a sweet raspberry. What else was in here? Sweet pea and vanilla. I do pick up on the sweet pea, and I do like sweet pea. And I get a little bit of the vanilla. So I am getting all of these notes. This is moderate. Light to moderate, I think, to my nose. But it's very pretty. I think it's very kind of feminine with the sweet pea. A touch of raspberry. A little bit in there. And some of that vanilla, right? Vanilla, yeah. I like this one. So that sweet pea and vanilla. It's sweet. It's pretty. Kind of perfumey. I think the sweet pea makes it a little bit on the perfumey side, but that is nice. Okay, last four here. Vanilla Suede. This is vanilla, amber, sandalwood, and spice. I'm excited for this. I don't know. I'm kind of excited for this one, so let's see. I like this one. This is lighter, though. I'm definitely having to breathe in a little harder. But I love amber. I do love sandalwood. So these are kind of my type of notes. This is lighter, though. I'm not getting a lot of vanilla. I'm getting a little spiced something. This one isn't that strong. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling with this one a little bit more. I get the sandalwood. I get a little bit of spice. A teeny bit of amber, but honestly, if I hadn't looked at the notes, I don't know that I'd be able to really pull it out. And the vanilla is very light to me. So although it's a pleasant scent to me that I like, I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed that this one isn't as strong to my nose, but maybe it will be on warm. All of these, again, I've never smelled before, so I don't have any experience. So you're seeing my excitement of smelling these all for the first time. But anything can change on warm. I've seen that. I've experienced that. So we'll see how that goes. But this one, I'm a little disappointed on Vanilla Suede. Okay, Watermelon Punch. This is, let's see, this is just sweet vine ripened watermelon. I'm not a huge fan of watermelon in wax. It just smells, it reminds me a lot of times of like a Jolly Rancher watermelon candy, or very artificial. So we'll see. So I have no expectations on this one. And watermelon tends to be light to my nose. It just smells like watermelon. It smells like a candied watermelon. So yeah, watermelon just smells artificial to me. And I'm like, yeah, this one's not doing anything for me. I would almost mix this with something else, but I won't, for at least for the warm review. But yeah, this is just, it's just like watermelon, and it's not anything, but it's very light too. It's a very light watermelon. I'm not getting a lot out of it, so I wasn't expecting too much. Sorry for you, that all of you that like this one. It's just okay. Okay. Wax all over my hands. All right. Last two. White Sands. So White Sands is jasmine, coconut milk, and rice. I'm really looking forward to this. Let's see. Please, please, please. Okay. I get, so far, pleasant as far as scent profile. This is speaking to me. I do get that rice and the coconut water, or coconut milk, I should say. Jasmine, I'm not picking up too much on the jasmine. I'm getting more of the coconut, but it's not even like, I'm getting more rice than anything, which I didn't think I would smell as much. Their jasmine to me is very light. There is something almost a little plasticky to this. I felt the same way about coconut palm. So I don't know if it's, but that's, I was going to say, I don't know if that's the scent oils that Scentsy uses for coconut, but that's not true, because they have lots of coconut scents right now in the catalog, which I'm enjoying very much. This night, is it night jasmine? Yeah, night blooming jasmine. Okay. It's subtler. It's much more subtle. Sometimes I say words that aren't real words. Like when I first smelled this, I'm like, yeah, this smells good. Now I'm like picking up more of a little plastic note. The rice is interesting. So, and it's a little lighter than I had hoped. To me, this has potential. Like, it's like I want to like it more than I think I am. Because I was like, this, you know what? Okay, this might sound weird, but I almost smell like a Coca-Cola. There's like a cola scent to this. I'm getting like a root beer float. That sounds really weird. I don't know if anyone else is going to smell that. I'm now starting to smell like root beer. So very interesting. This one is White Sands. I like it though. I mean, I know I'm maybe have weird looks on my face. It's an interesting, there's something about it that I'm like, I just want to keep smelling it. But I'm getting like root beer. Weird. It's light though. I think I'm going to like this though, but it's kind of weird. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I kind of like it. So that is White Sands. All right, last one, Whiteout. And this is peppermint, sweet golden apple, and frosty winter pine. So again, let me see if I can clear my nose here. So this is sounds like a winter scent. Whiteout meaning like snow. I like this. This is good. I mean, not for right now, but the mint in here is really nice. I definitely get a lot of mint. And I'm like, am I getting apple or pine? I get the mint. Okay, I get a little bit of the pine. And there's something sweet in here, which is I guess the golden apple. Because there's something sweet in this. Okay, now I'm picking up more of that apple. Sometimes I don't know. I'm finding kind of letting it air out here. Because now I am picking up on some of that apple. But mostly pine and peppermint with a hint of like that sweet, it's kind of like a sweet ripe apple. But the apple is subtle. I mean, it took me a while to pick it up. And the peppermint is not like a perfect, it's not like I mean, I picked it up immediately, but it wasn't like a rush of peppermint. It's more subtle. It's more subtle. This is good. I do like this. I like this a lot because this is sometimes like the peppermint that I find is mixed sometimes with lavender, like a lavender peppermint mixes that I've had in some of the vendor wax that I've purchased. It's just a soft kind of cooling peppermint. To my nose, it's not toothpastey, but some people might find peppermint to be a little toothpastey. I don't pick that up. It's just a pretty cooling. I like this one. I think this would be great in the winter. It's nice. It's a nice peppermint. So that is it. That is all 20 bars. I feel like I was super excited in the beginning, and I almost feel like I was rushing through them. So we'll see. I'm not planning on re-recording this. It is what it is. I wanted to get my very, very first thoughts, not having smelled any of these, but out of the ones, so let's see, out of the ones that I smelled through, I'm excited really to warm Beach. This just is like perfect for right now. I'm really enjoying that scent. Cashmere Pear was another one. Where are you? That I really liked. But I'm getting a lot of that spice, that red ginger. So it's interesting. Slightly disappointed in the, I think, cherry vanilla. I think, to my nose, it almost would have been better if it was like a vanilla ice cream. That white chocolate, I'm not a fan of white chocolate, just the food, the candy, in general. So this one, I was maybe expecting something a little different. Churro Churro smells good. Just smells doughy. It smells very doughy with like sugared dough. And let's see. Ghostly Greetings. I don't know about this one. This one is very strong. It's very strong. Like it just infiltrates my nose. Happy birthday. I am happy about, and kind of surprised that I'm getting chocolate. It's got to be a chocolate cake or a marble cake. I don't know. I guess I didn't know that. And then Harbor's Edge. This one was kind of a nice surprise. This was a nice surprise for me. So we'll see how that warms. I do like that one. And what else? Rustic Lodge. I'm thinking, no, it's that incense is very strong, very, very strong. Sweet Pea was a nice surprise just because I wasn't sure I'd like the peach in there. Painted Leaves smells good to me. I'm liking that one. Plum and White Woods. That was another one that I really did like. But it is soft, but there's a fresh, kind of clean something about that one. And then White Sands has me kind of mystified. I don't know where I put that one. That one is right here. Is this White Sands? Oh, Vanilla Suede. I'm like, why does this not smell right? Well, I will say Vanilla Suede is smelling a little better than I thought. Where did White Sands go? Yeah, White Sands is... I'm getting root beer. I'm picking up on a root beer float, which is the most bizarre thing. Interesting. And then Whiteout was really nice. So my wish, I think, was not really for me. You know what? I like the marshmallow in here, though. I like the marshmallow. I like the fig. I think it's the violet. This might grow on me. This one might actually grow on me. So this is my wish. But my first inclination was Hemingway. Hemingway, I think, is going to be really pretty for the fall. So I know I was kind of all over the place. But in general, I liked them. I liked most of them. I'm glad I got the bundle. There isn't any in here that, like, there might be a few that might be like the watermelon punch. It, doesn't do anything for me, but I certainly don't hate it. I think the Rustic Lodge is one that I'm like, I don't know about that one for sure. And Fuzzy Blanket. I was really excited for Fuzzy Blanket, and I like that a lot. So I could see my club getting bigger. But I'm so looking forward to warming all these and really giving you kind of like, how did they perform? And when I warm them, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I typically don't leave things on more than a day. Sometimes I may do a day and a half or something. But to do the warm reviews, it's really kind of the first 8 to 10 hours. I will give you my impression of those. And, I will do some YouTube shorts, and then once I'm done warming all of them, I will do a full length YouTube video on my thoughts on all of them on warm. And so that is it for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and hearing my thoughts for the first time for all of these and my first sniffs, my first impressions. I really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and giving me a like. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye. I am so excited. Yes, it's like Christmas Day. Okay, let me see. Am I too close, too far? Get comfy here.